I'm Shannon Thrasher, and this is 30-Second Tactics. Today, I'm doing a quick little review and test of this Pro Mag 50 round drum. I say Glock mag, you know, it's set up, it fits a Glock 17, and anything that a Glock 17 mag will fit in, you can run it in your AR rifle or whatever if it's 9mm set up for Glock mags. Full disclosure, I didn't pay for this mag, it was lent to me. I'm typically not a fan of Pro Mag, and I don't think this test is going to go well. So either I'm going to be patting myself on the back for a minute, or eating crow and saying, wow, it did good. So a couple things about this magazine, my opinion. My first opinion is why. Because size and weight, you know, if you have 3 standard Glock magazines, 17 round mags, then you have, you know, simple math, you have 51 rounds, which this is 50, so basically the same. So if you can imagine, you know, 3 mags is going to take up that much space. You know, if I had 2 more mags in my hand, versus all this space. The problem with a drum magazine that feeds into a standard magazine size is, you guys understand the follower, you know, is the thing that's right below the last bullet. Well, the follower is right here, but it has to go all the way up here to feed all the rounds, right? So you actually have the equivalent of 17 rounds in a plastic, in my opinion, very poorly designed and manufactured follower right through here. And I'll take this apart off camera so YouTube doesn't say I'm, you know, teaching you how to manufacture firearms, but and give you a look at exactly what I mean by that. But this is loaded up with 50 rounds. Now, another thing I don't like about it, it is a pain to load. I absolutely can load 3 regular mags quicker and easier than I can load the 50 rounds into this mag. Is there a reason for it? Not for me, maybe for you. That's great, and if you just want to have it because. Of course, the most important thing with a magazine is, does it run? Will it feed the ammo? I don't know. I put 50 rounds of new manufactured 115 grain ball ammunition, you know, the most common 9 out there. So if it runs this, and I'm running it through my Glock 17, which, you know, runs like a top normally. So let's see if we can get through 50 rounds with this. As you can tell, I'm not really confident that's going to happen, but maybe I'll be eating some humble pie in a second. So ear pro on, giant magazine in. We did chamber around, and let's see what we get. All right, that's 20 rounds, and I just stopped to say I'm surprised. That was you saw that pace, not too fast, not too slow. I'll kind of rip them off a little faster if you, and see what happens. All right, we got looks like a failure to feed. That's our very last round. All right, clear gun. So, like I said, the follower, and it's not Pro Mag's fault, because that's the only way you could design, you know, a drum magazine or a snail magazine. It has to have the follower go all the way up into the standard magazine shape. But that's the very last round. And honestly, you know, 49 out of 50 is pretty good. Of course, it's designed to fire 50. It should fire 50. But I don't know. It did better than I thought it would. There's your little quick review. You be the judge. And give me just a second, and we'll show you what the guts look like. So as promised, guys, here's a look at the inside of the mag. You know, typical snail drum. This is kind of what you'd think would be the follower. This is the piece that keeps going back and back, and that's all the room for the more ammo. But of course, this, you can't see it really good. I'm going to take it apart a little bit more and show you here in a second. But this is the true follower that starts here and goes all the way up into here. So when it's, you know, when you start loading it, you know, this much of that rail is already taken up with non-ammo. So, you know, it's a little oversized for the amount of rounds it holds. But give me just a sec and I'll show you that follower. So there's the follower I was talking about. As you can see, it's just basically a plastic replica, if you will, of 17 rounds of 9mm ammo. It just, you know, takes up the space, and of course it's linked like that, so it makes the curves and stuff. But if you were to put this over here, now this isn't how it goes in the magazine when it's functioning, but just to show how much space it takes up, as you can see, it takes up, you know, right at half of the outside rotation. So if there was a better way to design these, and again, it's not ProMag's fault because I don't know of a better way either, but you're losing a whole magazine's worth of space. So instead of holding basically 3 mags, this could hold 4 mags if there was just a better way to design it. But anyway, guys, that's the inside and outside of this mag. You saw it run pretty good, better than I thought it would. Like I said, I've had some bad experience with ProMag in the past, but I'm willing to give a fair review of anything, anytime, good or bad. And here it is. So if you have some products you want to see reviewed, especially if you are the manufacturer of those products, reach out to me, send me some products. Just know that you will get an honest review. So if you send me some junk, you'll get some junk. And if you send me a ProMag 50 round mag that I thought was going to be junk, but it ran pretty darn good, 49 out of 50, then I'm going to say that. I'm not going to pull any punches, good or bad. So anyway, guys, that's what I have for you this time. As always, work, train, repeat. Stay safe.